All right. I believe I got everything set up. At least I should, anyways. Make sure everything is working real quick. Yep. All right. See if we can't get any dang great ones today. Already over 1,000 kills. Started keeping track. Last night I've been like doing this grind for probably 3 weeks now. Herd managed everything. Started keeping track of my kills last night. Let me get that pulled up. Started keeping track of it last night about, I think it was about 12 o'clock. I'm at 319 kills, 18 diamonds, 5 trolls, and 2 rares. Somehow, still have not got this Great One Mule Deer. I'm trying to get, I really wanted the classic rack, and I do not have the classic rack. But once I get one more Great One Mule Deer, because I feel like I have to be so close, then I'm just going to be only focusing on wolves for a while because they look so nice. But probably going to go for mule deer for maybe about an hour or two, and then just go to wolves regardless. Hopefully I can get a great one mule deer soon, and then just strictly go for wolves. But before I even knew about the great one wolves coming out, I started trying to get this great one mule deer, and figured out I had him by now. Then the great one gray fox or gray wolf started becoming a thing, and so I started already started a great one wolf grind. Already got a great one wolf somehow. And the first day of the great one wolves being out, I got one of them. Still just trying to get this great one mule deer so I can just go after the gray wolves, because I feel like I've got to be so close. I mean, over 1,000. I've gotten 4 great one mule deer already, and all of them were I probably got all 5 within like 700 kills, and this one is easily over 1,000. Haven't really kept too much track on it before last night, but I did it for a week straight, for like 3 to 5 hours a day, and then one day a whole lot more than 3 to 5 hours. And then I'd even started it before that. I'd done it like about a month or 2 ago. I was working on the same grind for about a week, not putting too much time into it, but I'm definitely over. I'm probably coming up on like 1,500 kills now, and still just have not got it spawn, but I'm getting a pretty good amount of diamonds. I have started shooting more level 2s just so I can shoot more deer just to get my total up. Just to hope that that's going to help. But still he is just not wanting to show up. He is wanting to be a little, what am I trying to think of right now? Stubborn. He's trying to be stubborn, but I think I can get him. And then hopefully we can get a second great one wolf today as well, because the one that I got's not my favorite. It's probably my least favorite out of all of them. Still a really nice looking great one, but just not one that I like as much as the others. And these mule deer are being really... This is one thing I hate about the mule deer grind. I haven't had it as much on the wolf grind, but I've had it way too much on this mule deer grind, and that's just them not being here no matter what I do. And I'll give it a couple tries. These seem like no matter what I do, they're not going to show up, so I'm just going to avoid all that. They can just stay out of here, I guess, but normally they actually show up a lot better than that. But every now and then it'll happen where they just will not be here for whatever reason, and I really don't know why that is. Be nice if they did start showing up, but this is another lake that it happened. There's 3 lakes in total that I have where they just don't really show up that much, and I have to either exit back to main menu, do a time change, or both. And I don't know why that is. Mainly it only happens to me on mule deer. I've not had that much of a problem with the gray wolves. Shot about a total of 800 gray wolves and not had that issue as much. There has been a few times where I have to like exit back to main menu or do a time change, but typically after I do one or the other, they will show up. Sometimes mule deer, they just do not. I should have like 4 deer to shoot here, and I'm only seeing the one. Which, this is definitely not all my mule deer here, so I'll probably have some right here. Or like right in this general area that just are not showing up, and they probably will either once I fast travel or get out of this tripod. We can go and take him down real quick. And let's see if they're gonna actually show up. Still haven't. They might whenever I fast travel, they might not. I don't know. I guess they're not. I might do another time change because I should have way more mule deer than that. I should have like 3 or 4 shooters, and I kind of have to shoot all my mule deer because I'm extremely herd managed, so if I don't get a majority of my mule deer shot, then I will start having problems with respawns. I think I have, at one point I had about 15 mule deer that were not level 4 or not level 2s or smaller. And they're not wanting to show up either. The mule deer are just incredibly inconsistent for some reason. I don't know if that's everybody having that problem, but I know I very much have that problem of mule deer just not wanting to show up, but not much I can do about it. I will be right back real quick. I had to turn my AC on. Oh, I forgot that this zone was like this. But I had to turn my AC on in my bedroom, which I don't think y'all can hear. You might can, but I want to keep it from turning my AC on in my living room because y'all will definitely be able to hear that, and it will be very loud and very annoying. As long as I keep that back one on, it should keep it cool enough in here to keep this main one from turning on. Also, I hardly ever have shooter mule deer at that last zone. That's just kind of for random solos that show up. I will have them there occasionally. It's a heavy estimate level 2, which I do typically shoot those. And I don't know what that thing was doing. I really don't have any shooters here other than that one, which is very strange. Shoot him for now, and I will try time change because last time I came to this spot I had 5 that I shot. So this first run right now is being a little strange. It's normally not like this. See if that helped. Dude got some mule deer out there. Every now and then I just have some runs where stuff just does not seem to want to go right. Seeming like that's what's happening right now. And then a few runs after, everything just goes back to normal. Really want to get this great one mule deer soon. I'm wanting to go back after gray wolf so bad. I think I only shot one there. But I don't know, I really like the great one wolves. They look really good. They all look really good. And they have made me a ton of money. I was at like 200,000 when I started the wolf grind, and I made it up to 500,000 in the first day after spending 100,000 on just ammo. It seems like I did not get any respawns right here, which is also very strange. A lot of strange things are happening right now, which might be good, probably not though. It's so weird. Maybe I didn't shoot enough in my last run, and that's why there's not a lot around. I just have to kill a few more for my respawns to start kicking in. We are actually going to shoot that one right there. This is a really good zone. One of my favorite zones, actually. And I've just been shooting every single mule deer buck. Besides, one of them is a solo, and I can't remember which one, so we kind of got a 50% chance. That one's alarmed, that one's calm. I could shoot, kind of see which way they run. I'm just going to assume it's this guy. They're all kind of fleeing in the same direction, which actually might not be good. I don't know. Oh well. Oh, there's the shooter. Well, he's down. I don't know where he was hiding at, but glad that I found him. Yeah, I've got really good herd management on these mule deer. And the herd management for mule deer, especially on a ski ridge, is super easy. I never really got into great one grinding before coming to, or doing the mule deer ski ridge, whatever, grind. And the herd management, like I didn't do any herd management at all. I knew nothing about it. And then I watched one Scarecrow video where he said leave all level 2, or I think he said a certain weight. It's like the 105 or 80 to 105 or something like that. Leave all them, then anything, or no, 105 to 140. He said leave everything that's 105 to 140. So that's what I did. Eventually got my zones almost completely shot down. Like I've got drink zones here that are shot down, here that's shot down, here, 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 here. I think that's all of them that are just completely shot down to low level 2s. And I've been having very good luck on diamonds. I've shot way too many diamonds. I'm at the point now where I don't even shoot them with the right gun because I've got way too many of them. I just don't need any more. Almost got a complete lodge full of them. Now with how little mule deer we just shot in that run, I'm not, well, they still respawn. I'm kind of surprised at that. Did not think they were going to. Sometimes I'll have 2 bucks here. It's looking like right now I only have the one, which is fine. I'm about to die to some freaking does. They were actually very close to killing me there. Haven't got killed by a single gray wolf on the ground, but almost I've been killed by multiple does at that one spot. This zone that I'm coming up to right now is actually where I shot my very first ever great one. Not even great one mule deer, just my first ever great one, which was a mule deer. And I remember it was like 11:30 at night. My wife was asleep. I was freaking out. I was so happy though, because I've kind of tried grinding whenever I wasn't very good at the game, and I had no idea what I was doing, and I did very bad. Then I finally got a great one to spawn, and that was like the greatest thing of all time. I was so freaking happy. And now I've got 4 mule deer and 1 gray wolf, so a total of 5. And all I want is a dang classic rack. But my first and my 4th great one were the exact same. They were both pedal puff and the typical rack, which kind of sucked. There's a big 5. think that's the Big Rack 5. First diamond of the live anyways. 18th since last night. Did I? No, I don't think I did. Alright. Let's go ahead and I'm going to shoot him with the right gun. I got my Nerf blaster here to make sure that he goes down. We'll shoot him first. Right there looks pretty good. Did I not get that? Ooh, I see what happened. I accidentally smoked a doe. But I am going to need you to die, so... that should take him down. Not going to make diamond because that was with the 300, but... that's fine by me. I've already got two 340 plus diamond mule deer already. So... unless he's over 340, which I doubt it, not really a big deal. And I've got multiple max weight mule deer diamonds already. I think I've got every single diamond rack on mule deer that you can get. I've gotten that one that makes diamond at level 4, the same one on a level 5. I got that real weird one that I didn't even know existed for a while. It's like an ace of spades looking thing is what my buddy told me it looked like, and I do agree that is what it looks like. It's pretty cool looking, honestly. Multiple big racks, touching tines rack. Who are you? I don't have the slightest clue as to where that deer was drinking at or what. That is very strange. I don't know where he came from. 330, that's not bad. Not max weight, but that is a diamond. Diamond number 19 since about 1 o'clock last night. Hoping later my buddies will get on. Maybe my friend will start streaming and I'll probably join up with them. At least in Discord, but they play on PlayStation and for some reason crossplay is just not a thing. Are they not gonna drink? See, this is the problem that I have with mule deer grinding. It's what the hell are these things even doing? It is 4:50. Their drink zone starts at 3 and they're just running right past the lake. Just gonna keep on going when they should be drinking. Only ever had mule deer do that, by the way. Almost 2 hours into their drink time and they're just walking away. Didn't even stop to take a little second to drink. They just kept on going. I don't even see them still. Is that just a whole new random spawn of mule deer? Could they possibly be? I might have to take a trip up there because that's very weird what just happened. I'm going to take him out just because he goes up to 175. Try to get that guy without shooting a doe. I did not think that was going to work. And then before I go up there, I'm going to do another time change because I should have another herd of mule deer right there, which could be that herd that just took off running for some reason. Maybe they'll spawn whenever I do the time change. They should. Do have more mule deer, and I believe that is them. That is the 2-4s, so we don't have to check up on that left lake anymore. That's nice. I'm glad they actually decided to stop and drink this time instead of just keep on running. I actually don't know if I've seen that happen to me before. That was honestly very strange. And got both of them. So that's 4 at just that one lake. I did get a leucistic today, which is pretty cool. It's only my second one out of all of my grinds. I think it was a level 4. It's a pretty nice looking one. Was not bad at all. And I got an albino the other day. But my last 3 rares, I've had a piebald, albino, and leucistic. Well, I've had some dilutes too, but my last 3 rares, other than the dilutes, because those seem to be the most common out of the rares, they were all spawned in with a level 5 right next to them or in the same zone. But I've yet to get a super rare from this grind, which I think is kind of crazy, because at one point I eventually had to shoot some level 2s because my respawns were so bad. I did like 10 runs with only shooting my level 4s or level 3s and up, and I had so many just small level males. I was getting a diamond like, oh my gosh, I hate these wolves. But I was getting a diamond to spawn like every probably like 10 kills. 10 to 15 probably. And I just was not getting enough diamond or enough mule deer to keep my respawns. Like they were just, my respawns were so bad. Let's see if we can get both of these. Yeah, we got him. I'm surprised that there wasn't another pack of wolves. Normally there's wolves all over this lake, and I actually really, I used to really like this lake. It was my favorite. I had so many mule deer to shoot, and I still have so many mule deer here. But those wolves are just, they are so annoying. There's, I think there's at least 2, but I think there might be a 3rd pack of wolves that just hang around right here, and they will scare my deer off all the time. And it seems like once they are here and they start scaring stuff away, that no matter how many times I exit back to main menu, change the time or anything like that, they will only be here when the mule deer are here, and it's so annoying. I don't know what buck would be fleeing up there. I don't see it anywhere, so I'm not going to worry about it. This run is definitely going a lot better than my last one. I actually have mule deer to shoot at every zone so far, which is pretty nice. See what we got here. I got 3 solo bucks over here that I somehow managed them all down to all small level 2s. Dang, we got 4 shooter bucks right here. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get all 4, but I will try my absolute best here. I really need to move this tripod. They are always rotting in these trees, making it super hard. Alright, we can get, where's that? Oh, where did that other one go? I thought that other one was just right here. We got 1. Alright, well there's 3. Let's see if we can't get these 3. I think I shot a little high on that one. But he is going down. We might just not get that 4th one. So I can see him running off somewhere. Which I don't, but 3's pretty good. 3 is pretty good for that first, or for one spot. So since last night, I'm at 338 total kills, 19 diamonds, 5 trolls, 2 rares. It's pretty dang nice. That's about a rare every like 17 kills, I think. That's a complete guess, but I'm pretty sure that might be close. My math skills are not that good, but I think that might be right. Ooh, there's a good buck. I actually had one of these as a level 5, and I did not know that these, because I've seen so many of these mule deer with this rack, that very, very tall rack. I've never had one of them as a level 5, and I somehow got one earlier. It was a troll, which I was not surprised at all, but I'd never seen one of those be a level 5. Where did he go? I don't know where that mule deer went. Let's get him for now. Okay, what are they doing way up there? Let's see if we can't find that big 4 and possibly get a shot on him. There he is. That was pretty lucky. But I will take that. Where did he die at? I think it's somewhere right up there. I don't know why they just... I guess what I think happened there is whenever I fast traveled, there was probably like a random doe or something that was a little close that started spooking, so the other ones just started following it. Not bad. Still ended up getting that level 4 right there. I don't really like that rack though. It looks... I think it'd be cool to get that as a diamond. I don't know if they can make diamond. That is a very weird rack right there, but they look... To me, they just look kind of weird. Just a very strange looking mule deer rack. There is not very many that not very many mule deer I've ever seen in real life. No, I haven't really seen too many mule deer in real life, but I don't think I've ever seen any mule deer horns that look like that. Really hope I can get this great one. I just want to be able to focus on such a weird rack. Kind of cool though, but it's just super freaking tall. But I really hope I can get this great one mule deer soon. I know I've got to be so close. Me and my buddy, he's been going after the great one fallow deer. I've been going after the great one mule deer. And we both have got to be so close, but for whatever reason, we just cannot get them to spawn. Where did this... Do I not have a shooter here? I'm honestly so fine with that. I do not want a shooter at this lake. I kind of really hope that this gets shot down. Not going to pull any tents from it yet, because it could have just not respawned or something like that, but I really, really hope that I do not get any mule deer at this lake. I hate this little pond. I'll probably keep a tent here just in case for a while, but I hate that lake so much, or pond, just because there's not any way to really set up on it. You either got to go like how I got it, where you just spawn right on them and just shoot them as they're fleeing, or you can start kind of from where that outpost is, right here, and you can't really get there's nowhere to get a tripod anywhere close where you don't have to, where you can just run straight to the tripod. You normally gotta, at least how my mule deer is set up on there, you just gotta kind of crouch for quite a while. Just takes a lot of time. But I do get a lot of solos that show up over there, so I'll probably, well, no, because that outpost is like right there, so I could just pull that tent, maybe either put it on another zone, or, well, actually I think I have all my claiming tents. I think I got a claiming tent at every single spot already, so I don't even think I could use it as a claiming tent, but might just put it on a different zone. just to get some more mule deer, and there's nothing I can do to go get that mule deer. Actually, might be one thing that I can do, and I'm going to try it out. Also, that is so weird. Is it because oh, okay, never mind. I think I got it figured out now. See if I can't get over there and pick up that mule deer. There's one spot on here where you can get far enough across that whenever you respawn, it's supposed to respawn on the other side, but that did not happen. So I'm just gonna exit back to main menu. Let the I'll just say some wolves ate it. That'll work for me. I really hope that whenever I do get this great one mule deer, I really want it to spawn at that lake, because that lake, for some reason, I guess it's the only lake that I hunt at that's not a frozen lake, but they will get stuck right there from the water, and like as soon as I shoot, they all just kind of like freeze in the water. Be pretty cool to get some. I'd be able to get like real close to the great one, take pictures of it and everything like that while he's still alive. Get some very good pictures of him. Obviously, I would not shoot him like that, but that is something for like pictures and stuff that I could do. And these mule deer aren't here. I don't even know what I'm going to shoot this great one mule deer with. I've so far every great one I've shot, I've just shot it with like a normal rifle. I think I shot my second great one with the Mosin, just because that was like my all-time favorite gun in this game whenever I used to play this game all the freaking time. And back like before grinding, the Mosin was just a really good gun. But I kind of want to try, I'm thinking about maybe going with a bow, but I really don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to use. Looks like we got two shooters here, and that one in the back looks very strange. I just hope that I can get this dang classic rack, because I think once I get the classic rack, I'm going to be taking a very long break from these mule deer. There we go. Pretty much since the Great One Mule Deer came out, this is kind of all I've been grinding for. I did some like normal hunts on a ski ridge, got some pretty cool trophies from it. I really wanted to get a diamond Manitoban elk, but them things I've shot me personally, I've shot 4 level 5s that all trolled, and then I was playing with my cousin one day and he shot 3 that all trolled. So I kind of gave up on the Manitoban elk. Did get a diamond Rocky Mountain bighorn. I got a pretty good amount of diamonds on this map though. Dusky grouse, pintail, and wood duck. But I just, ever since I started grinding, that's just kind of all I've been doing. Which if you like, I don't know, I kind of got addicted to grinding. It's very fun. And it does make it hard to play the game like normally ever again, because I'm always just thinking like, what if I just go do a grind and shoot a great one? Because I've always just, playing these games and playing the Hunter Classic, I just always wanted trophy animals. I wanted to get trophy animals, and going for great one, like a great one's like the, other than a super rare, I believe in my, I think everybody's gonna have a different kind of like what's more rare to them. Some people might get lucky and get more super rares, other people might get lucky, get more great ones. I've gotten more great ones. I've only ever gotten one super rare, and it was on Silver Ridge Peaks, and I could not freaking believe it. But it was back whenever the mountain goat actually had a drinking zone, and they would actually drink. They don't do that no more, but whenever they did, there's like 4 or 5 lakes that every single mountain goat would drink at, and I went to one of them. There was a level 5 melanistic mountain goat, and I was freaking going crazy. It was insane. I could not believe it. And the one thing that made me really sad was I actually lost that. I got a picture of them, and the only way that I was even able to get a picture of them was I went and searched up mountain goat in Flinter's Discord, because I remember I posted it in there like the day I shot it, because I was freaking out so much. And I went back into his Discord, went to the Call of the Wild whatever chat, looked up mountain goat, and just started scrolling through there until I finally found it. And somehow I was able to find the picture I posted in there. So now that's all I have. He was mounted, but Steam, I had a desync with my Steam, lost everything. Pretty much everything. So now I kind of learned to back up my game files and everything. Which it would be nice if Steam just wouldn't have that issue, but it does happen. So I would suggest, if you're on Steam and you have some very nice trophies, to back up your game files, especially every time you get a nice trophy, just in case something happens, because it can happen. And I'd also recommend not launching the game until you're, like, if you accidentally exit back to, like, let's say you're doing the grind and you're like, you got no mule deer here, and you accidentally click system, exit to desktop. I'd recommend not loading back in until it says your files are 100% synced, or whatever it says whenever you're going to, after you leave the game, because that can cause it to desync and then lose a lot of things, which does suck. And here are the wolves. Not even surprised. I've been dealing with them for so long today. This seems to always happen. They're always on both sides. It's not a rare, is it? Probably not. Surprisingly, I've got about 700 kills in the Gray Wolf grind. First day they came out, I was so excited to start grinding for them, because the only things I'd ever grinded for was the mule deer. So I was excited to actually get to try to grind for something else. That I stayed up, woke up at 10 a.m., started the update. As soon as it got done, I was grinding Gray Wolf from 10 o'clock that morning all the way to 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. that night, or I guess that next morning, whenever I finally got my Gray Wolf to spawn. So about 16 hours of straight grinding, and then got them to spawn. But I never got a single rare Gray Wolf during that grind. And then now I'm about 300 kills into my second grind. Still have yet to get a single rare Gray Wolf. And just since last night, I've got 348 kills, and I've got 2 rare mule deer. Alright, let's see if my mule deer will spawn without wolves. I would like just mule deer here. Would not like any wolves. Alright. Well, it seems like we got we got the mule deer, but we also got the wolves, which is the one thing that I actually did not want. Let's go ahead and shoot him though. I really don't want to take a long freaking 300-meter shot. Just try to change the time, maybe they'll come back. This is why I hate wolves, and this is why I'm so ready to get back onto the wolf grind, just so I can take my hatred out on these wolves from doing this to my mule deer. Alright, since that was not a solo mule deer, I'm going to go pick him up, exit back to main menu, come back, and maybe, just maybe, they'll want to spawn. without the wolves. Preferably without any wolves would be very nice. But if they do spawn here and there are wolves, I'm just going to shoot them anyways because they are... got a feeling that they will just keep spawning with the wolves. Yep. Seems like that always happens. Once the wolves are here and your mule deer are there at the same time, it's like there's nothing you can do. You're just kind of screwed. They will just be there every single time. And it's very, very annoying. Just check down here. Don't see nothing. Don't even know where those mule deer ran to. Would be nice if they just all followed this doe and just kind of ran in towards me. They are way out there. Hit that one pretty good though, surprisingly. Let's see if we can't get that other one, wherever he's at. Why are you walking so weird? What are you even doing? Okay, I hit him. No idea where he went. Probably out of render distance if I just had to guess. But we did get that first one, so we'll just go pick him up and not worry about the second one. I hate wolves so much, by the way, if you couldn't tell. And what are all these deer? Is there anything special over here? It'd be cool if you could just shoot off the four-wheeler. I would really like that. I don't even remember where I shot this mule deer at. I'm gonna say right there. I don't know what we did on that shot, but that was pretty nice. Got him right in the lung, barely. That was pretty nice. And that second one did die, but he's gonna be... I don't want to track him. He had ran for quite a while. So we'll just kind of leave him. Alright, we got 3 deer to shoot here. Should be able to do that pretty easily. And they're kind of all right out in the open. Why did you move that one over? Maybe I just shouldn't have said anything. I don't think we got a good shot really on any of them. Gosh dang it. One's dead. That second one, I think they actually all just died. It wasn't that bad. It was not very good either. I need some assistance with my dog. There's another one. I don't know what my dog's doing way back there. Oh, here's the third one. Bleed rate very low. He's gonna run forever. I'm just gonna act like that never happened. I'm still just... What? Let's see if we can't get that other one. Too far. Oh, that got him. That's going to be quite a bit of hunting pressure. Ooh, that's a little too much. I probably should not have shot him. Shot that last one anyways. Almost dead zone that, which would not have been very good. Luckily I did not though. I just wanted to make sure that they were going to go down. Oh! I did not mean to do that. But that'll work. I got him down pretty quick. Now I'm hoping that I'm not going to see anything here. Probably going to though, but I really hope that I don't have a shooter mule deer. Ah, dang. Still got one. Just one though, so that's not that bad. And a lot of times I'll have solos over here, but I might have gotten them all shot down. Because I've been having 3 solo mule deer over there, and they've all been very low estimate 2s, which is really nice. Because getting your solo zone shot down is not very fun. It's just super hard to keep track of them. They can freaking really just spawn anywhere, so it's hard to just kind of keep getting them shot down whenever they can spawn at pretty much any lake on the map that mule deer drink at. It's a good shot right through the heart. Then I'm gonna check this spot. Sometimes I got a level 3 here that I just kind of leave that it's close enough. And I don't really like this lake. This lake has been, it used to be one of my main spots, and then they all went down to level 2s, and then I randomly just checked here the other day, and I've been having a level 4. I had a level 5 here one time that just kept respawning. But this is why I hate this lake, is this is my most inconsistent lake out of them all. And I've got some pretty bad lakes. This is by far my worst one. There's supposed to be like 2 different herds of mule deer here. And even with exiting back to main menu, changing the time, no matter what I do, they are hardly ever there. I have no idea why that is, but it is so annoying. Alright. Oops. Let's see here. Nothing. Maybe they'll spawn this time. If not, I'll just kick the time forward. Sometimes I'll have problems with these mule deer here spawning. Most of the time, exit back to main menu, they'll show up. Change the time forward, they'll show up. If neither of those work, then I just continue my grind, and normally by the end of it, they're back here. Once I make my circle back around, they'll be here. But they ended up just showing up on their own. And I think they're just a little bit too close. But I should have more spawn once I get out of the tripod. Though it did not look like that happened. Oh well. Still got one out of there, so that's pretty good. Ow. That zone, I don't know how that zone even still has mule deer at it. I've shot so many. I had it to where there was only 2 does left on that zone. I shot 4 of the deer there on accident. There was 3 bucks that I needed to shoot. Shot at the first one and thought that I'd got the buck because I had a separate deer marked to switch over to real quick. Ended up smoking a doe and dropped her, and then shot the 3 mule deer after that because I thought I'd just missed the first one somehow. Went over there and I had 3 mule deer, bucks dead, and a doe, and there was only 2 does left, and somehow they still spawned out of it. I thought for sure I had destroyed that zone, but they're still kicking up there. Looks like only 1 male, although sometimes I will have, what is that? A tree. Don't think I need to shoot that. Believe that's the only buck. Looks like it. Yesterday, whenever I was doing this grind, I was just kind of coming to this lake like normal, and I saw a level 3, I think they're the dusky grouse on here, fly by. So I went and picked up a 22, made this run. I always heard it as soon as I spawned. I would hear him spook, and I would never see him. Finally found him and got him shot, and he made diamond, but only like by 0.2. He was very small diamond, but still pretty neat. Didn't even mean to get a diamond dusky grouse, but it happened. Not seeing anything. Sometimes it's kind of cool. I can kind of see them come over this little hill and they'll just kind of funnel down onto the lake. Does not look like that's going to happen this time, but I'll just exit back to the main menu, and I might check that big frozen lake to the left because I have had some mule deer over there that'll just randomly show up, and I like to check some of my exterior zones every now and then just in case something kind of gets on over there. Alright, we got our mule deer to spawn this time. Up to 293 is not bad. He is down. Might have a second one show up, but I doubt it. Alright, I think that was the only one. But while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and run to this spot right over here and see if we can't get a... Because I feel like a mule deer grind over... I'm probably... I mean, if I've gotten 300 kills in less than 24 hours, like not 24 hours straight grinding, but less than 24 hours, like just barely over 12 hours, I got over 300 kills of not even grinding, like only like 5 hours of grinding got me 300 kills. And I put 2 to 7, that's another 5 hours, so on average that's about another 300 kills. And then let's see, just the weeks before that, if I'm getting 300 kills every 5 hours, I've probably put 25 to 30 hours on just this grind, and I'm not going to try to do that math, but that's a lot of kills. I feel like my great one mule deer has to just be somewhere, like just hiding out somewhere, and I just haven't found them. But I've checked every single zone, every single lake that they can drink at, and it's just not been there, so I have no idea. I guess I'm just having a long grind. The grind's not liking me. And I want to go after the gray wolf so bad, but I feel like I'm so close on this grind, I don't want to just give up on it whenever I have to be so close. But I really like those great one gray wolves. They all look so nice that I really want to get some of them. So I don't know. I would like to just get this great one to spawn very, very soon. Not worry about it anymore. And then just strictly go after wolves. Try to get... Honestly, I'd like to get every single one of them. They all look so nice. But I really, really want that Twin Souls Grey Wolf. That thing looks insane. Probably my favorite looking great one ever. Hey, there's a diamond. Diamond number 2 today. But it's that one just, it looks so nice. I want to get it so bad. Kind of sick and tired of getting these diamond mule deer though. I have gotten so many of them. Way too many of them. I don't even know if I'll go ahead and use the 30-06 for them, I guess. What have we got? 3 here to shoot? I think. 1, 2. C3, so those are going to be the ones I go after. We'll start off with that level 5. It's actually my favorite rack for the level 5s. I think it looks really nice. Where's that third one at? I think he's like way over here somewhere. Yeah. Alright, we're going to try to go from there to there, then get the smaller one. Let's get that guy marked. Well, he's going down. Should have gotten 3 there. Also, if anybody else is also grinding and they are using, they have the Call of Wild, what is it called? Call of Wild Companion or something? Call of Wild Guide. You can go on there where it says reserves, you can switch that to animals. Search up any animal and they will have you can have a counter for every single animal in the game. It's very, very cool. Right now I got my mule deer and my gray wolf going on. I wish I would have started counting since the start of this grind on mule deer, but I figured it wasn't going to take very long because none of my other ones did. But I was very wrong about that. And this one should make diamond. I don't think I've ever had this rack troll. But it looks so cool. I really like that rack. Super thick. Just real wide. I don't know. I really like this one. Kind of curves back in. Unlike the big rack that just goes so far off. It's just kind of flat. This one's just kind of like more of like a realistic looking mule deer, I guess. Still just looks a little strange to me. Something about it just seems I don't know. Just seems a little weird, but I do really like that one. That one is definitely my favorite. But I already have so many of those mule deer mounted that I don't even need to mount no more. I don't know where oh, right there. Let's find this guy, and we'll move on. So 20 diamonds and 367 kills. Where did this guy go? Let's just get my dog to find him. Or I'll find him right now. I don't know if anybody else has been having a issue, but it seems like I've noticed it on gray wolves the most, where it seems like their blood track shows the wrong direction from where their tracks are actually going. I don't know why that happens, but it's happened to me quite a bit. Very, very strange though. Every now and then I'll have a solo buck to shoot here. Actually, yeah, right there. I actually got one of my great ones at this zone. Where did he go? Right there. Now I'm not going to claim him because that is a solo. He is. I hardly ever have a shooter mule deer at that zone, so I know for a fact that that has to be a solo buck. So we are just going to leave him. But I did have a solo, or I did get a great one mule deer right there before from a solo herd. Is there no wolves out here right now? Makes me so happy. And that right there is my favorite level 4 mule deer rack, and I actually got a rare with that rack, and it is very, very cool. We got, I don't know why you're fleeing, but we'll worry about you in a second. We hit him. Does not look like we hit him very good, though. Got him good that time. I don't know what we hit there. That was 3 right there. That was pretty nice. It's kind of crazy how whenever there's no wolves, I can actually shoot on my mule deer pretty quickly. Not have to freaking exit back to main menu and change the time 912 times. It's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. I think I'll grind these mule deer till 7 o'clock. So 48 minutes. And then after that, I think I'm going to switch it up to wolves. Probably going to stay up pretty late tonight. Don't got work tomorrow till 5 p.m. So probably just grind wolves till, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the morning. That's what time I've been going to sleep anyways. Now what the heck is that about? That's so weird. It's also very weird. I don't know why there's a mule deer warning calling right now after I just aired this freaking place out, but maybe we'll go check on it, just see what that could be. Because I do sometimes will have random solos just showing up out of nowhere for whatever reason. I thought that was a dead mule deer for a second. That was very weird. Alright, don't see nothing, so also we might skip over that lake. We might look at it, but I kind of need that hunting pressure to go down. I I think I shot a little too many mule deer over there. It's only low. We can shoot 1, actually. We'll go over there. We'll shoot 1 if there's one to shoot. Come on, let me see a great one. That's not a great one. Not even close. Maybe I need to switch my keyboard. Maybe I don't got my great one keyboard on. There's a certain keyboard I have to be using in order to get a great one to spawn. Pressure didn't even do nothing. What the heck? Do we even have any? Yeah, we do. Big 4, so we probably should go for him since he's the biggest one there. I think he's got, that's that diamond potential rack. I'll shoot him with the 30-30. I don't think he's gonna make diamond. He's got a very low estimate, but that is my favorite rack on the mule deer, and it is extremely rare to make diamond. Okay, we did get him. Yeah, that is extremely rare for that one to make diamond. They don't do it very often at all. I think I've shot 2 of them that have made diamond, and I did accidentally shoot 1 of them with the 300. The other one I actually did get. That one wasn't even close, just too thin. Let's see what we got going on over here. Nothing. It's fine by me. Still my mule deer aren't over here. That's very strange. Oh well. Not a main zone anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I still just cannot believe there's no great one mule deer on my map right now. You got a lot of mule deer here. I wonder if we'll have a second buck over here to shoot. Because we should. For some reason I've only been getting one buck here at a time. There's supposed to be, I think there's supposed to be 3 bucks at this lake. So we've been grinding for 1 hour already. And I probably should have looked at how many kills I got before at the start of this. I don't remember exactly what it was. I think it was like 319 or something like that. I'm at 375 now. It's about like 50 kills an hour. A little more, a little less, but about right around 50. Which is very good. I mean, that's very good numbers. 50 kills, that's almost a kill a minute. Which is very high. And it probably would be more than a kill a minute if it wasn't for this stupid lake down there that I absolutely hate. So that just respawned as a very low level. Looks like a level, possibly a level 1. That is a level 1. 45 to 106. As much as I don't want to kill that guy, this is kind of like one of my favorite spots, so he is going to die. We are going to take him out with the 30-06 though. And that might be getting mounted. That is a tiny, tiny mule deer. Probably the smallest one I've ever shot. I wonder if he'll go sub 100. I really hope he does. 70. Talk about a dang giant. And he is in bronze by a freaking mile. Silver is 98. He only scored 70. I think we gotta mount that guy. Just an absolute giant mule deer buck right there. They do not get much bigger than that. That, I think you could technically call that a great one just because how big it is. I mean, I really don't think I've ever seen a mule deer that big, ever. And I only have, I think, 2 other level 1s. One of them I hardly ever see just because I don't, like, try to look for him. I know where he's at. I just, at that certain lake that he's at, I'll look for him on this run. But at the certain lake that he's at, I just look for the big ones because that's kind of how it is now. If I look at them and I'm, like, you can tell by the antlers if they're got a chance of being a level 3 or level 4 or whatever. So most of the time if it's doesn't have a chance, I don't even mark it. I hate that mule deer rack right there. I think I had a rare with that rack. I didn't even mount it just because they look so ugly. Oh. And we got twins, I guess. I think that is by far the worst mule deer rack in this game. It reminds me of, like, for some reason it reminds me of Minecraft just because it looks like a square almost. Like if it just kind of like went across, it'd be like a little square. I hate that rack so much though. It is very symmetrical though, which is kind of cool, I guess. This is the lake where I got my other level 1, and then I got another level 1 at another lake that I don't hunt no more because it's all low levels. Let's see if I can find that level 1. He is part of this group somewhere. Normally. Well, maybe he ran away. Oh shoot, went a little bit too far there. That guy's down. I should have more than that, so we will just change the time and see if that other group wants to show up. Because if you shoot a mule deer, or I'm pretty sure it's any deer. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's any deer. And you change the time, but don't exit back to main menu, then your deer should not despawn. Does my other herd just not want to be here right now? So I think this is the exact same herd that just ran away. Whatever. I'll go pick this guy up, exit back to main menu, see if they decide to show up. Because they are not here right now. Everything was going smooth too. And then one little thing, I don't know what changes, something changes and it decides to stop going smooth. For whatever reason. See if they'll be here now. If not, I'll just change the time one more time, and if they're not there, then I'll find them on the next run. But I really try to shoot every mule deer that I can per run, because I really don't have that many to shoot. And once you start not shooting enough, your respawns will be affected in a very bad way. I'll just shoot one of these small level 2s, I guess. 'Cause I don't know where this other group's at. And that could be them, and there's a chance that they just kind of respawned as level 2s. Which, that did happen to Scarecrow. On his last mule deer grind, he had some very good zones just all respawn as level 2s for whatever reason. And this great one showed up very shortly after, so maybe that's happening to me right now. Would be nice. I would be very happy if that did happen. I don't see anything there. Oh, what is going on with my Wi-Fi? My stream is trying to die right now. Oh, I think it's coming back up though. I hope. Alright, I think we're good again. That was strange. Do I not have a single mule deer to shoot? What the heck? Everything look good over here? Yep. Alright. I think everything's back to normal. I don't know if anything even happened. I'm gonna assume something did, because it showed my stuff going down, but it shows it back to being good again. I wish Expansive World just knew how much I wanted to go after a Great One Wolf right now. I just don't want to leave this. I know that I've got to be so freaking close on this dang mule deer. There's 2 right there. Just get them and I guess keep on going. Or I'll try one time change just in case. I did not think I was going to drop that. I definitely thought I pulled that a little bit. Alright. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Let's see. Is there any more mule deer that I need to shoot? Shoot. That's not what I was trying to do. I got this full freaking herd over here. I don't know where the bucks are though. Maybe they're hiding from me. Or they're just not there at all. Oh well, we got two. That's good enough. Did this just go to all females or something? I don't... It seems like a lot of females for one zone, which I don't really like. Hey, you're so dang ugly. Okay, that's a new solo buck that I've not had there in a while. Seems like there's something going on, because I got another buck right here that I have not had a low level 2 here in quite a while. So we will shoot him too, but we're going to focus on that guy first. Let's get him marked. Not what I was trying to do there. He is going down. Should die pretty soon. It is weird though. Makes me think that a great one's trying to spawn whenever I have all these weird things happening. I hope that's what that means. I don't even know if that's going to save me any time. I'm going to save me a little bit of time. Alright, let's check back over here. Just see a great one. Let me just come up over this hill and just look at a giant classic rack Milky Way great one. Honestly, I would take any. If it's the classic rack, you can give me any fur you want. I don't care about the fur. Give me the freaking tiger stripe one, whatever that thing's called. Cinnamon Toast Crunch fur, whatever they call it. Or give me nothing. Actually, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Definitely like that a lot. Can you not get comfortable or something? You weirdo. Oh, how neat is that? I'm not grinding for wolves yet, guys. I get y'all want to die for some reason. I will grind for y'all in a second. Now I got about 29 minutes left till I destroy hopefully every single one of y'all. Just not on this map. So I guess you're cousins. Are my mule deer gonna be here now? There's a mule deer. Still not here. Oh well. Guess we'll have to find them in the next run. I'm not gonna sit there and waste 20 minutes just trying to get one zone to pop up. Okay. Seems like all really small bucks here, which is really good. Hopefully now, because that was 3. Normally I don't have 3 there. Hopefully that means that that zone is shot down and I can move it to somewhere else, and I'll still check on it every now and then with that outpost that's right up there, but I really hate that zone. Probably go, I don't even know, maybe I'd set up back over here because I already got a buck that I need to shoot out of here ever so often. I actually got 2 here this time. Which, I know one of these is a solo. I don't know which one of the 2 it is. So I normally just shoot both of them and don't claim either of them. One of these is definitely a solo. Did I miss that second shot? There is no way. Too far. Oh well, he's going down. Is there no bucks here? Sometimes mule deer are just so annoying. They just don't ever want to work right. Try just fast traveling here. Maybe there's one. Maybe he's just stuck somewhere too close to me or something. Don't guess so. It looks like it's gonna just still all be straight females. Might not have shot enough bucks during that last run, which kind of sucks. Okay, still not seeing any mule deer bucks. I do believe either the mule deer, if there is a male here, it's either hiding or we definitely did not shoot enough mule deer on that last run. Or we got a great one that's about to show up. I'd be very happy with that. Let me get a respawn here. Does not look like it. Well, what the heck? Oh, there's that other herd. Took y'all long enough to get here. Will we have something to shoot out of it? Who knows? Like, possibly a great one? Or nothing at all, I guess. It's pretty neat, honestly. I don't think I went through that run too fast, but that could be a possibility as to why there is nothing here right now. And I mean absolutely nothing. Maybe I missed a buck somewhere. Probably at that stupid lake that they didn't spawn at. Maybe I'll shoot whatever's there, then everything will get back to normal. But I don't want to go crazy yet and just start shooting every level 2 that I see. If we go through this whole run and nothing changes, then that might be what happens, is we'll shoot a couple level 2s and that'll probably fix things. But I did shoot a couple level 2s in the last run, so I don't know what's happening, to be honest. Dang it. These mule deer look like they're not even here. Let's try a little time change and maybe that'll do something. Let's see if that changed anything. Looking like it changed absolutely nothing. Did I even change the time? I don't even remember. Oh well, we'll just keep on going. Maybe the mule deer will be here this time and I'll shoot them. Because they definitely were not here last time. Right there. Don't know if there's more than that, but we're about to find out. What? Why is there a mule deer way over there? That doesn't even make sense. I don't know what's happening right now. This literally makes no sense at all. Whatever. We shot one more. Maybe that'll fix things. Oh, there's another one that needs to get shot. That dude looked pretty big too. Big 4. There's actually 2 that need to get shot here. Oh gosh. Should have reloaded my gun. That would have helped out a lot there. Oh! It's something good there. He just rolled on up there. Okay, maybe shooting those 3 will fix things. It should. I had a feeling that we just didn't shoot enough mule deer there, which does happen quite often. Especially whenever mule deer don't want to be at their zones, which also happens quite often. I kind of want to know what I did on that second shot, because he went down real quick. I'm going to assume it was probably double lungs. Something vital. I can see the blood from here. I'm assuming double lungs, maybe neck bone. Oh, right through the heart and just about everything else. That'll typically do it. Alright, moment of truth. If we have a mule deer buck here, everything should be good. If we don't, then that's not going to be good. Alright. Let's try to just push that time forward a little bit. Try to get them to show up actually, so we can actually tell what's going on here. Alright, let's try this. Try one more time change, and if they're not here, then I'm just gonna keep on going. There we go, and we have an actual mule deer buck there, which is nice. You can just slide that over there. Sometimes I'll have a second one hiding back there. Not happening this time, but hopefully we got that herd to respawn a buck, so hopefully all the rest will be respawned now and everything will be back to normal. That's what I'm hoping for anyways. Doesn't always happen like that, but sometimes it does. Probably have just enough time to finish up this run. Maybe we'll do another run after that since this last run had nothing, and then probably switch over to some gray wolves. What are you doing, dog? Dude, what are you doing? Why are you so dumb? There we go. Okay. Looks like everything has been solved. We got another buck to shoot. Doesn't look like it. But it's looking like everything's actually where it's supposed to be, which is very nice. That makes me happy. Another big level 4. I'm getting a lot of max weight estimate level 4s, which is nice. I thought I was a little too far to the right there, but was definitely not. I'm not very good at making that shot right there either. I missed that quite a bit. Pretty lucky to get it there though. Look at that. So many mule deer here. Seen 2 so far that need to get shot. Oh, there's a third. Looks like we have 3. Guessing that's probably gonna be all of them. Did I really miss that last shot? Got 2 of them there at least. That third one will definitely go down, but I just don't know how long it's going to take them. We'll track him for a little bit and see if it's going to take a little while or not. I think he's already down. Shouldn't take too long. I think we hit him twice. Yeah, it's not very low, so we'll actually track this guy. Shouldn't have made it too far. Where are you? That'd been crazy if I hit that. Shoot. Yeah, he didn't make it too far. And it is always better to actually pick up the animal. It seems like that helps with respawns quite a bit. But sometimes, if they're very far away and I don't get a vital organ hit or non-vital organ hit, I'm just going to let them things run. And I'm not going to chase them or track them or nothing, because they can go quite far. Why did the wolves have to show up? They were doing so good. I went like 2 runs without seeing them. And they just had to come back. 9 more minutes. And then it's going to be a wolf massacre. Hopefully they won't be here this time, but I imagine probably going to look at my binoculars right over here. Stuff is going to start spawning, and there will be a pack of wolves about right there. Maybe I was wrong. I'm going to be very happy if I was. I should... Oh, right there. Oh, and right there. Some great shooting right there. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, we're gonna start focusing on that other one now. That was like 3 shots that I hit him, and he just never started losing any hill. That dude might be getting left behind. That first one, since he was kind of just right over here, he shouldn't be too far. So we'll go pick him up, but we might leave that second one because he looked like he got pretty dang far. Actually, no. Yeah, the second one shouldn't be too far though. We'll go pick him up real quick. Just gotta find his tracks first. Oh, right there. Yeah, he's got, looks like medium bleed rate. He will not go very far at all. It's actually right there. No, that's not him. I'm seeing things. That other one did die though, but I don't feel like he's gonna go quite a ways before he goes down. And he was already 300 meters away before he went out of render distance, so we're just gonna let that guy just kind of lay down and pass away on his own. Come on, no mule deer at all. Why am I not even surprised at that? And this zone is normally so good. Like they're almost always there. Just not this time. Or the last time. I don't think we're going to do one more mule deer run. I think we are going to finish this run up and just go straight into some gray wolf grinding. Because these mule deer, I've shot 400 since last night and still have yet to get a gray one. I've got to be coming up on like 2,000 kills. Like, I'm at least 1,500. There's no way that I'm at anything less than 1,500. I did this grind. It's a good buck. Did this grind for a week straight before the new map come out. Playing at least 3 to 5 hours a day. Sometimes on my days off, way more than that. And I don't know. I think we just messed that guy up. I didn't see another shooter buck anywhere in there though. I think he just went down. It was level 5 though, but that's the rack that does like to troll. So I doubt that's gonna make diamond anyways. Just kind of check some tracks on our way up here because we should have had another buck to shoot there. Didn't ever see another buck, but you never know. Not seeing much in other tracks, so I think we're good. He was just a troll anyways. What? Why is there even a doe over there? Man, these mule deer are annoying. I think, God, why am I spawning here? I really cannot wait to get this mule deer, just so I can leave, just so I can stop grinding for him. I don't even care if it's the, at this point, I don't care if it's the corkscrew rack, and that's nice. That's very nice. But I don't care if it's the corkscrew rack and the freaking tiger stripe great one. I want this grind to be over with, and why am I spawning here again? I cannot wait for this mule deer grind to be over with. I don't even think I'm going to be happy whenever I get the great one. Oh my god. I hardly ever have problems with wolves right here. I don't know what's going on. These mule deer just don't like me. Okay, let's see. We know we have 3 mule deer that have to get shot here. Let's see if they will be here with no wolves. Even though, like, I've only had a problem with wolves at this lake, like, I mean, not very often. Probably, since ever starting this mule deer grind, maybe like 10 times. And I've shot 4 great one mule deer, and I'm over 1,000 kills into the 5th grind. And they rarely are ever here. I don't know. That's probably the first time ever they've showed up twice in a row, which is kind of insane. Makes me a little mad, honestly. And now it's just gonna be probably. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my mind right now. Oh, they're here. And I don't see any wolves. There's actually 4 shooters here. Only took about $10,000 and 47 times of exiting back to main menu, but they are here and the wolves aren't. So I'd say it was worth it. Let's see if we can get all 4 here. Let's start off with that furthest back one, then just work our way to the left. Why did y'all run so fast? Let's see if we can at least get this 3rd one. It's going down pretty quick, so we should have got him pretty good. Alright, we got him. We got 3 there. 3 out of the 4 is good enough. Alright, just 1 more zone to check, or 2 more zones to check, and then we are going on to the dang wolves. We're not messing with these mule deer anymore. Be nice if I just go to this next zone and there's a great one mule deer standing there, just so I don't have to worry about these wolves for a long time. I meant these mule deer for a long time. I really want that classic rack. Classic rack looks so good. It's my favorite one. I would be so happy if I can get it. What the heck are they doing way up there? That is strange. I didn't see any shooters up there though, so. This is weird though. I don't know what they were doing way up there. Alright, let's go check this last spot. See if anything's here. I'm gonna, because these guys are probably not gonna be here right now, I will go ahead and change the time just to see if we can get them to show up before we move on to wolves. Hey, that was pretty easy. Alright, this is gonna be our last mule deer kill for the day. Oh shoot, there was another one back there. Where the heck did he go? Hey, that's gonna be our last mule deer kill of the day. I don't know where he went. He did die pretty quick though, so we'll go pick him up right quick and then move on to some wolf grinding. Probably should be getting, I mean, based on the amount of kills I've gotten so far without getting a great one or a rare wolf, I should be pretty close to getting a rare wolf. Somehow oh, that's not a doe. I thought I just somehow smoked that doe. Alright, I'm gonna switch the map over to Yukon. Go grab me a drink, and then we will start this gray wolf grind. So I will be right back. Let's see, where am I at? Must have left a grind early. That's weird. Let's get it switched to the right time. I normally like to start at 1 o'clock. Alright. Okay, I'm at a claiming tent right now. Just go ahead and leave that. Let's get this switched over to gray wolf instead of mule deer. We are currently 243 kills into the gray wolf grind, 10 diamonds with 5 trolls. So about a diamond every 10 to 12 kills. I gotta remember how this grind works. It's been a couple days. I've been focusing on mule deer quite a bit, trying to get a dang great one mule deer, but I might take me a little break from that, because that has not been going very well. I haven't been getting too many, or haven't been getting too good of luck on the mule deer for a while. I'm not seeing, oh there we go. Level 7 there, 6 and a 7. Those will be the two we go for. Alright, let's start off this wolf grind, hopefully with some good shots. Oh, actually 2 6s and a 7. We'll go for these two since they're just the closest together. Now, I don't have this grind going as smoothly as my mule deer grind, where I've got claiming tents set up everywhere. I do got quite a bit of claiming tents, but not every single zone has one like on my mule deer, so I do kind of run a lot more on here. But this is what my map looks like on Yukon for the gray wolves. I've kind of done herd management. I definitely haven't. I've been to a pretty good amount of my zones. I've probably seen somewhere upwards of 25 because I had 15 zones at the start, or 15 tents at the start that I had moved about 5 to 10 of from shooting zones down. And then I've had a bunch of just solo zones that were either already a level 5 or already a level 6. So I don't really know what my herd management is at. I've been getting pretty good diamond level 9 spawning rates or whatever. So I kind of just haven't been focusing on that as much. I think it's pretty good how it is. And that is our first gray wolf of the grind today. Nice little level 7. My last one came in about 700 kills, so hopefully this one will be a little bit shorter than that, but 700 really is not that bad. This is the same place I was just at. I believe it is, and I believe that I'm an idiot. Well, maybe it wasn't. Either way, there's nothing to shoot here anyways. No, I was just right here. So many of these lakes on Yukon just look the exact same. It's so hard to tell where I have been and where I haven't been. This right here is probably one of my favorite zones that I have. I really like this one. There's not a lot of wolf that are here, but it's just a nice looking, pretty cool looking place. Another level 7 and a 6. Looks like that's about it, just 7 and a 6. Kind of very far spread out. Literally on complete other sides of the zone as each other. Oh, well, this one's moving in now. How nice of you. Alright, my shooting so far is doing real good. Kind of surprised. Wolves are normally not the easiest things to shoot. Let's see where these guys ended up. Oh, there's one. Oh, here's the second one. It's a level 6. Mainly looking for rares right now because I feel like I'm pretty close to getting a rare. Almost a total of 1,000 kills into both my grinds with no rares at all. So I feel like I should be getting one soon. Now this is definitely not all of my wolves that are supposed to be here. So I'll probably shoot that level 6 and then change the time because there's supposed to be a whole nother group of wolves here. Pretty good shot on that one. Let's see if we can get the rest to show up though. And so far, all of my friends that I know that were also going for Great One Wolves have all got one already. We all got one pretty close to each other. I got mine first, and then my buddy KD got his, and then My buddy Eli got his. I think they might have got theirs one day apart, but my buddy KD, he had to have had, I'm pretty sure his grind was probably less than 100 kills, because I was playing with them the night that he started his grind, and then he got his the next day. Like, it probably wasn't even, I mean, there's no way it was over, I don't think it was over 100 kills, unless he was just really grinding it. But he got his very quickly. Just hoping to get mine pretty quick here. This zone that I'm checking right now is where I got my very first great one at for wolves. It was pretty crazy because I've always wanted to get a great one on the first day. Never thought it would actually happen. And technically, I guess it wasn't the first day because it was at 2 a.m. So a day had already passed. But it was within 24 hours of the update going live, so technically I'm going to say it was within the first day. It was good enough for me anyways. But that was really cool to get it that quick. Ooh, level 8 there. But he was standing right out here, and he had the 7 and 8. He had the blue eyes, so I could really. He was very easy to see. It was really cool. Come on, I'm trying to get spotting back on that level 7. I don't know exactly where he's walking off to though. Right there. Okay, got both of them. To me, the wolf grind has been very fun. I actually really enjoy it. It's been quite fun to do this wolf grind, which I thought it was going to kind of suck. I did try to go for foxes for a little bit. That's the only predator grind that I've done. Well, not really done, but kind of like attempted. It did not go well at all. So I figured the wolves was going to be pretty close to that, but it's actually been pretty dang nice. I honestly like it a lot better than the mule deer. Only reason I'm still after the mule deer is because I've got to be just so close on them. It's pretty decent level 8. This zone is typically pretty good. And I say that and there's no wolves here. At least I don't see them. Oh, there they are. Was that 2 6s? I couldn't tell. Yeah. Guess you're giving me the best shot, but you're not giving me a very good shot. I can't believe I hit that. I'm going to leave them for now, actually, because I got another zone that drinks right here, and they also spook right to where the other ones are. So I'll just get them whenever I go to pick up these ones. A 7 and a 6 over here. Everything looking pretty common. I think my main reason why I chose Yukon to do this grind on, because I looked at Yukon and I looked at Medved, and I was not going to do a ski because I feel like that would not be very fun. But it's pretty easy to see out here on Yukon for the most part, even with it being nighttime. Okay, so we could add 4. That sun or the moon is so bright. I don't even know where it's at. Is it way over there? No. But the moon's normally bright enough to where you can still see very well, even whenever it's not daytime. Who are you? I wonder, with me doing the herd management, if I've just had some rares, because like some of them are going to be hard to see. Like that could be an egg white, honestly. I have no idea. Could be a light brown or light gray or dark gray or whatever it is, red brown. But I'm wondering if since they could have just all my rares so far could have just spawned as level 5s or something, and I'm just not shooting them to know that I actually have rares on the map. But hopefully we can start getting some rares to spawn, because I really like the new ones, like the agro-melanistic and the melanistic charcoal look really cool. And my buddy has gotten the agro-melanistic, or no, he got the melanistic charcoal, which looks really cool, and I've yet to get a single rare. But it would be pretty neat to get a rare. Alright, now let's go over here and get these other two. Probably will eventually put a claiming tent like right here just so I can go down to both sides real quick, but I've not done that yet. Where did this wolf go down at? Right there. We dropped that first one. There he is right there. Hopefully we'll get it at least a diamond tonight. Be very cool to get a great one. Anything stand out up there? That one looks weird. It is just a female. And I could be seeing... Okay, no, it actually kind of looks normal. No, that one looks weird. What the heck? I think it's just the way they're standing. Maybe it's something to do with that area right there, because now they all look pretty normal. Oh well. 2 7s right there that we can take down. And a 6. I'm very surprised I dropped that second level 7. That was not a very good angle. But we got him anyways. And a lot of times I do not finish up the grind fast enough to make it to the end of their drink time. Like normally their drink time ends before I finish a run. Cause I think I have 10 separate spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So maybe I got 12 different spots. I got quite a bit of different lakes to go to. So I normally don't finish the run fast enough. So what I do is I just, whenever it gets to the end of their drink time, I just restart the time from wherever 10 time at, and then just keep going. That seems to work pretty fine. Just a brown there. Let's check this guy out. It's just another brown. In this lake, not a big fan of this lake, because over here to the left, I normally have, yeah, right there, and they're already fleeing. But I don't really have any way to set up on both of them without spooking one or the other, so I just kind of leave it how it is. And I'm hoping to get one of these shot down pretty soon, and to where I can just focus on the other one. But as you can see, this one has a lot more wolves but I've been just having one shooter here the last few times, so not seeing anything to shoot right now, which is kind of a good sign. I would rather get this side. I'm getting attacked by, oh, a wolf right there. Well, we'll just take you out then. Believe we got him. This is a gray level 6, not bad. Scored pretty high for a level 6. Did I see that right? Oh, I thought that said 38. I thought it'd be like, dang. Guessing that was probably one from that other herd that just decided to run around there and try to kill me. But I make so much more money on this mule deer, or on this gray wolf grind, than I do the mule deer grind. Because the mule deer grind, most of the time I'm just spending all the money I make just resetting the time and everything. Because they want to be annoying like that. But on these wolves, for the most part, they're normally at their zones. And they pay a ton of cash, so I'm gonna make a lot more money doing this. Let's see what all we got over here. I did see that level 7 already. Now where is he at? I'd like to see him, because looks like that's going to be the only one we can shoot. I just have no idea where he went. I thought he was somewhere. There he is. He is dead. Pretty good shot right there. Honestly, having so much more fun just changing from mule deer to gray wolves. Man, the other day I was out here doing this wolf grind, and see, this is that whole other herd. Dang, it's a pretty good herd, but they drink like right somewhere right over here, right there. They drink right there, and I have no idea how to set up on them. I'm gonna have to figure something out eventually, but right now I'm just gonna not really worry about it. Cause I got a lot of zones like that. Cause this one drinks here, and they drink like right in here, and there's not really a way on this big lake to set up to where I can see both of them and get shots on all of them without spooking one herd or the other. And it just so happened that I found this herd before I found that other one, so this is the one I'm grinding for right now. I got a couple places like that, and it's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard. I'm hoping that one of them just gets shot down. Same thing with that last zone. If I can just get one of them shot down, only worry about the other, that's probably what I'll do. Okay, let's exit back to main menu and try that again. See if they'll be here now. Still not seeing them. Try to jump a time forward and see if that'll get them to show up. Looking like they're still not going to be here. Are they learning after my dang mule deer or something? What the heck? Oh well. We'll probably find them on the next run. Alright, we got 2 7s over here. That's pretty nice. See if we can't get both of them. Where's that other one right there? Let's get back on this one. What happened to the first one? What the heck? Let me go back and see what the heck just happened, because that's crazy. I don't know how the heck I didn't just hit that first one. I got my stream pulled up on my phone because I got to see what the heck just happened there. That was crazy. I'm wondering if that... I guess, based on what I saw, I guess I was aimed just slightly too far down, and they were slightly further than 150, and I guess it went right underneath them, but I mean they were only 170 to 190 out, so I figured that'd be plenty high enough to still get in and hit him, but I guess not. He didn't react to the shot. I really don't understand that. That was kind of crazy. This zone right here is another one that I really like. It's pretty neat. I've once had at this zone, I had 2 level 9s on the same zone, and then I shot one of them, or I shot them both, and one of them respawned as another level 9. Respawned. I don't think responded is a word. Six and a 7. We'll get them both taken out here. Hopefully not somehow shoot underneath one. Alright, we got them both. I chose the worst time to shoot right there, right as I ran out of breath. Still no rares. Dang it, it's gonna be 46 in the morning. Getting happy, we're getting close to duck season. That opens up November 8th. So just a little over 2 weeks away. I think it's on a Saturday. Get to finally do some dang duck hunting. Feel like it's been forever since duck season has started. Let me get unstuck from this rock. Hopefully this year, during duck season, I can find some more spots to go hunt at and hopefully shoot a lot more ducks. Last year wasn't bad, but we just are very limited on where we can go without a boat. Ooh, okay, what is... These wolves can dodge just like anything. Hit them twice though. Ended up saving it even though we missed those first two shots. Very surprisingly. I'm normally not very good at shooting a wolf on the run. It's like the hardest thing ever. I think we hit him twice on the run too. I'm just gonna get my dog to track it. It's too dark for me to see anything. Wait. Okay, that is the same one. Did I hit it 3 times then? I thought I only hit it twice. We did only hit it twice. Pretty good second shot there. Hey, we made it through this whole run without having to change the time back to 1 a.m., so that's pretty good. Shows that I guess I'm getting better. Where are you? Why can't I? There you are. Alright. Looks like... I think we're only going to have that level 7 there. Okay. Where were you at that whole time? Whatever. I'll let him live. I try to get at least 2 from every spot, but them things are so small and run so fast that it is sometimes extremely hard to get to. Especially whenever I didn't see that one until after they had already fled or whatever. Did randomly shoot a diamond European bison the other day. Just out here looking for, or not a plains bison. Just out here looking for another drink zone for the wolves. Just walking up, saw level 5, smoked them with my 300. Alright, I'm going to fast travel back to here and go ahead and change the time back to 1 o'clock. Might end up shooting one of these. Well, let me see. How many tents do I have out? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can I get? Let me grab a tent. So if I can place a tent out there, I'm gonna have a claiming tent set up out there. Thought I could get it. Hopefully I didn't just spook all those. I don't even own a tent, which leads me to believe I probably have all of them out, but I'll go ahead and buy another one if I can do the right thing. I hate how you gotta do so much stuff just to... Okay, I do already have all my tents out. I figured. I can find like a zone. I don't know, I do have a good amount of zones right now. Maybe I'll just start using four-wheelers more often. Where did that level 7 go? Is he right behind? Yes. Oh well, we'll shoot through this level 5 and get him. That'll work for me. Alright, I'm gonna try to start. What? I'm gonna start trying to go a little bit faster here. Start using full wheelers and stuff to try to just try to get some more kills in a faster amount of time. So that way we can get some zones shot down quicker, get our total harvest up, maybe make it to where we can get a great one even faster. As long as I can stop running into these dang trees. Really hope that I can get the Twin Souls Great One pretty soon. Although I think even once, like let's say just somehow the next zone I went to just happened to be the Twin Souls Great One, I think I would still go for some more after that. That was a great parking job right on top of the dang thing. But I think I'm going to still go for even more after I get the Twin Souls, unless that's the very last one I get. But there's a couple of them I really, really like. I think the only one I don't like is the one that I got. But I mean, they all just look really, really good. And it looks like all my wolves are actually here now. Maybe. This is also a really good zone, so I might end up shooting some 5s out of here as well. But I think I saw 2 different level 7s, so I think we're good for now. But if I have to, I might shoot some 5s out of this zone. Let's see. There isn't 2 7s, there is another 6 there. I thought I saw 2 7s though. I don't know. They move around so much that it's very easy to click off one. Can I please click the right thing? Thank you. But they move around so much, it's so easy to get off of the right, or get off of one, start looking for another. Oh dang. He wanted to make that really easy for me. But it's so easy to get off the one that you're trying to kind of remember about and get on to some other ones and completely forget where that first one went. And one thing I have noticed doing a predator grind, because I normally have only done mule deer grinding, but I have noticed it is super hard to tell whenever you're shooting at which ones you need to be shooting at, because they all just look the exact same. But my friends are wanting me to do a black bear grind, and I'm really thinking about it. The black bear, they are really cool. I'm wanting to do it on Silver Ridge Peaks, because that's one of my favorite maps, and I'd like to get back out there, have a reason to go back out there again. So I just might do a black bear grind. I don't know when. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon. But I'm really thinking about it, because black bear, I think that would be a very cool, great one to get. I just need to do some learning about it, because I have no idea what to do. Alright, let's find that 7. Of course, the one tree is going to be directly in my way. Okay, that's him. Now let's find something else so we can shoot. I know there was a 6 in there somewhere, but screw it, we'll shoot a level 5. Yep, there's that 6. Maybe we can get him too anyways. Well, we hit him. He is not wanting to go down though, golly. He just now dropped, so we're just going to let that guy run. First 2 shots were really nice though. Just not too good on that second, or on the third. Dang it, I thought that was a red-brown for a second. There's level 8. He is going to just turn into a submarine. He is just going to keep going down for quite a while. Which kind of sucks, because he is the... Well, we got that level 6, so I guess we can shoot him. Maybe get that 8 on the run, because a lot of times they will not just kind of teleport back to the top like they're supposed to. How did we not make a good shot on that? Whatever, man. That's all lies. That was just all lies. I don't know what happened with that first shot, but I felt like that was pretty good. A 6 and a 7 here. That level 6 from earlier still is alive. These things are pretty dang strong for being only up to 67 or 80 kilograms or whatever. Okay, we got that one though. Okay, that level 6 did die from earlier, but I have no idea where he's going to be at, so he might just get left behind as well. I typically try not to do that, but with wolves and it being nighttime and they're already hard to track, and that one probably ran 700,000 miles anyways, I don't mind leaving a few of them. Man, this grind is actually just like I get that mule deer grind was just not making me very happy with them not spawning and the wolves scaring them off. But I just start doing this wolf grind and I feel so much better. I'm just like, man, everything's working how it should. The wolves are there where they're supposed to be. They're drinking like they're supposed to be. And it just makes it so much better. That's why I want to get that great one wolf or great one mule deer just so fast. Like if I could just get it right now, I would not worry about mule deer for I don't even know how long. Maybe years. Maybe a full year till I go after another great one mule deer. Because I've already got quite a few of them, so I don't really just need to get another one. I got 3 7s here. That's pretty nice. But I don't really just need to get another one. So it's not terrible if I don't. Just checking to make sure none of those are rares. I don't think they are. I just think an egg white would be so hard to tell the difference, especially at night. So some of these could be, and I just would never know. Let's see. We'll go for those 2 level 7s that are just right there in the open. Actually, right beside each other. This would be. Let's see if we can do it. Dang it. Yeah, I'm not gonna hit that again. I don't even know why I took shots at that. There was probably about a 0.0% chance I was going to hit that. Dang it. He will go down though, but he might already be down. Do those two look the same? They might be the same. I might track him for a second just to see if he's already went down. Gotta find this first one first. I think he is already down, so he shouldn't have went too far. I think we can go ahead and track him. We'll just get the dog on him. That was just a gray. Really, dog? You're not going to track him? Did I possibly click the wrong button or something? I hope one day I'm able to find a great one just from like picking up a track, seeing that the weight's too big, or picking up like disturbed vegetation and seeing that it's like fabled whatever. That would be really, I don't know what I would do. That'd be so cool though. The dog is currently not helping at all. Okay, this dude ran a little bit further than I thought, but we're already quite far, so we're just gonna go with it anyways. We'll track him down. Probably won't be too much further. There's a wolf right there. There's another level 7. I don't know where he came from. Dang it. Alright, dog, find the tracks. Do something useful for once. Never mind, I found them before you did. You didn't help at all. Okay, maybe I need to follow you. Maybe you're actually going to help me out quite a bit. I don't know where I'm going. Is that him? Dead right there? How far did this thing run? Good lord. I'm almost 400 meters away from where I initially shot this dude at. He is still just going. He did die, didn't he? Yeah. There he is. Just a short 5-mile track on this dude. Could he at least be rare? No. The game doesn't like me that much. But maybe it'll see that I just tracked an animal for that far, so it'll be nice to me. And let a great one spawn or something. Be pretty cool. We have something to shoot here. There's so many wolves. I don't see anything, so maybe we can take a shot on those wolves to the left. Not that one. Oh well, got one over there. It's better than nothing. And I have a drink zone here that I don't know if it's fully managed down. I had nothing spawning there for a while, and then I randomly checked it one day and I had a level 7, and then I had nothing for a while again, so we might just take a little journey on over there, see if there's anything there. If there is, we'll take it out, or if it's just like a level 6 or something, we'll probably just leave it, because that zone it's not a very good one. Very hard to get to and set up on for, at least the way I had it set up, it wasn't very good. Where did I get this guy at? I think he's right up here. Yep. Just a brown, level 7. Nothing too crazy. Have not got a level 9 to spawn yet, which is kind of crazy. A little surprising. But maybe we can get one here pretty soon. Or maybe it's just not going to spawn a level 9 and it's actually going to spawn a level 10 instead. That would be nice. Is that them right there? Yup. Let's see. Okay. Still not seeing anything over there, which is good. So what I like, we'll just go ahead and continue here. Man, chips and salsa sounds so good right now. Might have to get me some of that here in a second. See what we can find over here. Looks like nothing. Oh, maybe that's them right there. Maybe they're just a little bit late to their zone. At least I think that's them. I'm gonna assume that it is. They are going the right direction and everything. I don't see anything to shoot, so we're just gonna go ahead and get on out of here so we're not waiting forever. You got that level 7 that I think we missed. Yeah, that level 7 that we definitely missed last time. That we definitely shouldn't have, so I'll make sure to get him this time. I had to double tap him just to make sure that he was dead after the witchcraft he pulled on me in the last run. Really hoping I can start getting some rares sometime soon. It really shocks me I've not gotten one yet. I really want one of them new rares. They look really good. It's kind of weird that I got a great one before I got a rare. Don't really understand that. Figured I'd get a... No, I did have on a Ski Ridge whenever that came out. I think I found 3 initial spawn rares on a Ski Ridge. And that's pretty sure the only rares I've ever gotten for Grey Wolves. I think I got one actually a long time ago. Maybe on Medved or something. Because I had an albino before, which maybe could have been an initial spawn on Yukon. What are they doing over here? And that's a level 9. What the heck? They are not supposed to be drinking here. I don't know what they're doing right there. They're supposed to be down there. Oh, and that's a guaranteed level 9. So that's, or guaranteed diamond level 9, I should say. Dang. That's pretty nice. So he definitely got a diamond. Could be pretty cool if it was a max weight, max score. Highly doubt that. My buddy did get one of those the other day, though. Let's see what this guy's gonna be. Yeah, I think that's that one that just did that. Let's get... Okay. Ooh, I was not wanting you to do that. Alright, we did get that level 9, though. I don't think we're gonna even get a shot on the level 8. Possibly there. Maybe there. Maybe there. Got him. I mean, I hit him. Don't think we hit anything good there because he is not dropping. But that's fine. Got a guaranteed diamond and made a good shot on him. Let's go see what that guy's going to score. If he's nothing too crazy, we'll probably just add him to the grind lodge. Okay, it was this one right here. That second one has yet to die, so we're probably not going to track him. 39.8. I think that is for sure my biggest. That's pretty nice. That's only 0.2 away from being max. And only 2 kilograms away from being the max weight. That's pretty nice right there. I will take that. Let's see what time it is on. Alright, 2:45. We still got some time. I think, because I think there was 2 so far that we shot that we didn't track, including that level 8. So I think once we change the time, we are also going to exit back to main menu so they can despawn and get some respawns. We got that one level 6 down there we can go shoot. That was our first diamond gray fox today. Gray wolf today, not fox.